This is Katie Baylock and Zoe Kachiria talking to you today about Standard Motor Products. SMP imports engine management products such as switches, sensors, emission components, and more to original equipment market service channels, as well as to the traditional aftermarket, industrial, marine, and heavy-duty markets from Reynosa, Mexico to their Lewisville, Texas distribution and administration facility.
Standard Motor Products is organized into two major operating segments: engine management and temperature control. Each segment focuses on a specific line of replacement parts. SMP markets products throughout the US, Canada, Latin America, Europe, and Asia through traditional as well as non-traditional channels. They distribute their parts under their own brand names such as Standard, BWD, TechSmart, Intermotor, Hayden, ACI, Four Seasons, and through private labels.
In addition to the traditional automotive replacement market, SMP has engineered product solutions for the military, high-performance, agricultural, industrial, and heavy equipment markets. SMP leads the way in innovative technologies such as next-generation low-emission hybrid systems.
Seasons, a division of Standard Motor Products Incorporated, is located in Reynosa, Tamaulipas, Mexico, and is dedicated to remanufacturing the highest quality auto parts in this state-of-the-art facility. At this facility, our highly trained team performs quality control procedures and implements many cutting-edge processes to ensure a superior quality product reaches our customers. At this 83,000 square foot facility, we specialize in remanufacturing both import and domestic automobile air compressors.
The manufacturing center in Reynosa, Mexico is strategically located just 16 miles from the U.S. border, allowing a safer, more reliable transport process. After manufacturing is complete, shipments are loaded onto a truck. They enter the USA through a port of entry in Brownsville, Texas, where proper documentation is reviewed and deemed sufficient. The freight then continues on by truck to Lewisville, Texas for about another 500 miles. Carrier-wise, Standard Motor Products does a lot of business with FedEx Freight and UPS because of their large presence as international carriers.
When there is an order requested from a customer of SMP, it is sent to the closest manufacturing facility of products in that segment, engine management or temperature control. Through the use of JD Edwards ERP systems, purchase orders are filtered and sent through the correct manufacturing facility to become a part of the production schedule. Following production, the products are packed and labeled correctly before they are loaded on a truck. It is SMP's responsibility to provide the carrier with the invoice and the NAFTA certificate of origin to clear customs and maintain the estimated lead time. The carrier is now liable for the damages until the distribution center is reached.
Upon initial shipment of a good, the supplier shall provide a certificate of origin in compliance with the requirements of the customs authority of the country with the receipt showing. Where applicable, suppliers will provide the buyer with a NAFTA certificate of origin compliant with the rules thereunder. Upon request, the supplier shall also provide the buyer with evidence that is sufficient in buyer's sole discretion that will show compliance with the requirements under the United States Customs and Borders Protection's Customs Trade Partners Against Terrorism program. Packaging SMP products will vary based on their size, durability, and destination of the shipment. However, labeling is more standard. There are 5 labeling requirements for SMP products. 1. SMP part number. 2. Revision level of product. 3. Supplier lot, batch number, or date code, which is a traceability requirement, also specifying product type, quantity, and destination. 4. Quantity. 5. Supplier part number. Here is an example of a label from SMP's division Intermotor that will highlight these 5 requirements. In the standard contract, it is stated that payment is due net 60 days after either the date of the supplier's invoice or the delivery of such goods or services covered by the invoice to the buyer's facility, unless otherwise explicitly agreed. Open accounts are used as well as wire transfers. As mentioned in the contract, if a wire transfer is used, the supplier shall provide the buyer with supplier's banking details, including the supplier's account number, bank name, branch address, branch telephone number, branch telefax number, branch telex, email address, SWIFT, and ABA numbers. Though open accounts do pose a risk of losing the sale, the trust level is high enough based on past experiences with the amount of visits to the plant, as long as with other elements that SMP does not see this as a big threat to change how they operate in terms of payment methods, thus leading to high levels of cash inflows.
Intermediaries were not a part of our import plan from Reynosa, Mexico to Louisville, Texas with the help of NAFTA. In closing, SMP strategically locates its manufacturing plants to optimize efficiency in transportation and lead times. Having a global presence in 6 countries, USA, England, Poland, Canada, Mexico, and China, requires thorough export and import processes tailored to their respective markets. Standard Motor Products continues to increase their market share in the industry due to its innovative automotive technologies and its successful presence as an international corporation.